Man, Giants, what the f? You made us Giants fans wait 6 months for you to put up a performance like that? I think I can speak for all Giants fans out there that this was one of the most embarrassing performances I've ever seen in my life. Evan Neal was getting used more than a cheap whore out there. And same goes for Mark Lewinsky. That right side of the offensive line is gonna give me nightmares. I know I said in my last video that I'm not overreacting to any week 1 performance, but the Giants are just different. Evan Neal looks like the next Eric Flowers. And I hate to say it, I really do, but he's not looking like he's going to figure it out. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys defensive line gives that man nightmares. I swear to God, he's got to be absolutely petrified of Micah Parsons at this point. And I know it was pouring down rain there, but man, you got to put up a better performance than that. I mean, the first drive looked fine. I mean, we drove right down the field and we're in the red zone. But what happened? Just like in classic New York Giants fashion, when it rains, it pours. Andrew Thomas, false start. Boom, back 5 yards. Rookie John Michael Schmitz does not get any air off that snap. Daniel Jones has to run back, recover the fumble. Thank God we recovered the fumble. But just don't worry, it does not matter in the slightest. Because on 4th down, Graham Gano trots out there, one of the best kickers in the league, and gets absolutely fucked. The Cowboys special teams blocks it, picks it up, and you know what they do with it? They take it to the crib. Boom. Just like that. 7-0. And at this point, I was having flashbacks like it was Vietnam. Flashbacks to the Joe Judge era. Flashbacks to the back-to-back quarterback sneaks in your own end zone. And as Giants fans, we went a solid 10 years of being terrible. Absolutely terrible. And now that we just got a glimmer of hope from last season that we might just be a good team, we come out and we do this. We get blown out 40-0 against our division rival, the Dallas Cowboys. How does this happen? How? And I know the Dallas Cowboys are a good team. I know that. And I even had the Cowboys winning this game. I didn't have them winning 40-0 though. I thought we were at least going to put up some points. I mean, we had plenty of chances to put up points. Graham Gano, another field goal. What does he do? He misses it. You just got an extension and you miss a field goal and you get blocked on another one? Come on, Graham. Jeez. Okay, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Let me just calm down and let me just get through this. What I'm not going to do, and what most Giants fans probably are doing, is blaming Daniel Jones. Yes, he had a absolutely horrendous interception. Probably the worst of all the games this week. But that was one play. Other than that, what do you expect him to do? It's pouring down rain. You have a bunch of basically bums at receiver. I mean, you have Darren Waller, yes, but you're not gonna be able to do much when it's pouring down rain and you just can't move the ball. You can't move it at all. That offensive line gave him maybe a second to throw the ball. You're not gonna be able to do nothing with that. His first interception was not his fault. He threw to Saquon, boom, completion. What does Saquon do? He gets hit, pops in the air. Where does it land? Cowboys' hands. I mean, it just felt like every single bad thing that could happen happened to the Giants. And every good thing that could happen to the Cowboys happened to the Cowboys. There's not much you can do about it. I don't blame Saquon. I don't blame Daniel Jones. Hell, I don't even blame the Giants receivers. The only people I blame on that offense is the offensive line. And even more specifically, I blame John Michael Schmitz for that terrible snap. I blame Mark Lewinsky for not being able to block a single thing. He was like a tree stump out there. Couldn't block anything. And then Evan Neal for being absolutely clueless. Bro was spinning around, didn't know what he was doing. As far as the defense goes, yes, we allowed 40 points. Was it all for the defense? No. They scored on special teams. They scored on defense. Our defense looked solid. It didn't look great, but it didn't look terrible. We had 2 rookie cornerbacks out there, and besides from that one penalty against Trey Hawkins, they didn't look terrible. They looked like rookies. Yes, they're not going to play great, especially in the rain against a good receiver in CeeDee Lamb and a quote-unquote decent quarterback in Dak Prescott. But Adoree Jackson was getting cooked, absolutely cooked in the slot. And our defensive line couldn't get any pressure. I mean, we have Dexter Lawrence. We have Kayvon Thibodeau. Hell, we even have Azeez Ojulari, who's really good when healthy. Couldn't get any pressure on him. I think Dexter Lawrence might have got one hit on Dak Prescott. But our defensive line has to be better. Our linebackers were solid. It was good to see Isaiah Simmons out there. But, dude, this is just not a good sign for Giants football. The one thing I can say is that 0-1 means 0-1 for everybody. No matter how bad you lose, it only counts as one loss. Next week we play the Cardinals. The Cardinals are bad. If we lose to the Cardinals, my hope for New York Giants football will never be the same. It's going to be completely at the bottom. I'm going to have no hope for the future, no hope for anything. But on the bright side, we play the Cardinals, easy opponent. If we just beat the Cardinals, we're 1-1, back on track, and just see where we go from there. But man, This Dallas Cowboys game is going to give me nightmares for weeks to come. Weeks.